Alright guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to list the 5 top favorite crochet trends that I love and the 5 what am I saying? I'm going to name my top 5 favorite crochet trends and my top 5 least favorite crochet trend. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm all over the place, but let's get into the video. Let's go. Alright guys, the first item on my least favorite crochet trend is the ruffle hats. I do not know how I feel about these hats. In the beginning, I thought they were cool, but then I was seeing all of the color variations and they were starting to look very ghetto, very tacky to me. And I just think it's over the top. I don't like them. I don't see myself creating them to sell, maybe to wear or to give as gifts, but to sell, I don't like the ruffle hats. It's one of my least favorite crochet trends. And then to add on top of that, the granny square bucket hats. The bucket hats are okay, but the granny squares ones, when they're not done well, they look very sloppy. And then it's the color variations, the colors that people are throwing together that actually make them look bad. And I'm going to name something else that really can make a crochet project bad. The crochet that you use. If you use a cheap crochet, it can ruin your whole project. So even if you have great colors and great pattern, if the crochet is cheap and bad, it'll ruin the project. The next one is these shrugs, bolero tops that people are making. I love a good shrug, I love a good bolero, but I think that if you're not doing the pattern right, it's too big, it's too small, it just doesn't look right. It looks cheap, it doesn't look well made. A lot of people are making them, they're selling them, and I don't like this trend. I don't like it. It's one of my least favorite crochet trend that is going on. Everyone is making it, everyone is selling it. The next one is the Taylor Swift dress, and I'll tell you guys why I don't like this trend. For one, it's all over my timeline on YouTube. I don't want to be seeing everyone and their grandmother making this Taylor Swift dress. If she was the one that knitted it or crocheted it herself, I would think that was cool, and then I would say, yeah, go for it. But the fact that she paid $120 for this outfit, that if a crocheter or knitter were to make it, it will be way more than that. So I feel like she's bringing down the rate of crocheters and knitters by paying $120 for this dress. And then this one, I think it's called the balaclava. Everyone is making it, and for me, it's kind of like the granny square bucket hat and the ruffle hat. People, when they don't use the right colors and the right yarn, it looks horrible. When you use the right yarn and right color, it looks amazing, but you have to make sure that you're not using a cheap yarn. And I'm seeing a lot of people using cheap yarn to make it, and it doesn't look good. And then the origami, I think it's origami. I didn't post people's origami, I don't want to do that, but this trend where people are making origamis, they're making clothes and they're selling it together, is like pick a niche and stick to that niche. If you want to sell clothes, sell clothes. If you want to sell origami, sell those. I don't like that trend where they're just mixing everything just to make money. My favorite trends now, sorry guys, I'm rambling. These are my favorite trends. I love the mesh crop tops. Those are my top favorite. I'll be making a lot of mesh crop tops. They have so many different varieties. You can mix different colors to make it. And I feel like it's very hard to mess up a mesh crop top. Even with cheap yarn, it can still look good if you have the right pattern. So definitely guys, if you're looking for some inspiration, I recommend the mesh crop tops. They always look good. The lace flapper skull caps, those are another favorite of mine. I feel they're easy to make. They require less yarn, and if you have the right needle and thread, the right needle and yarn, they look very good, and people are being very creative with making them. So I think that is a very good trend. The next one is the granny square cardigans. I don't think these will ever go out of style. I tried to make the granny square card again. It was the first thing I tried to make and I failed because I still don't know how to make a granny square. But if you can make a granny square, you can rock this card again. You can. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to learn how to make granny squares because I must own a granny square cardigan and I want to make one for my sister as well. So this is an amazing trend, a favorite. I don't think it will ever go out of style. The next one is bralettes. I love this trend. I'm going to make so many of them and own so many of them and sell. All of these favorite trends are good if you want to sell them. You'll make money selling them. I like the bralettes because they don't require a lot of yarn. You can quickly make them and sell them and they always look good. I can't think of anyone that wouldn't want a bralette. So that is a favorite of mine. The next one is these bandanas slash do-rags. They're another favorite of mine. They don't require a lot of yarn. They look great. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can make it with lace, you can make it with any yarn, but I think they look really good when you make it with lace, and then you can add some gems, you can add some pearls, different jewelry to them to dress them up. And they remind me of like the roaring 20s, the 1920s, the flapper eras. They were wearing a lot of those and they're coming back in style. So those were my top 5 least favorite and favorite crochet trends. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me which ones are your least favorite and your most favorite crochet trends. All right, guys, have a good day. I will see you. Bye. All right, guys, so you finished watching my top 5 favorite and top 5 least favorite crochet trends. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. All right, guys, bye.